Xiaomong, welcome. This week we are traveling to the country of Vietnam. As you can see, we are building Vietnamese hat. We are making an origami Vietnamese hat. Materials needed are 2 markers or 2 pencils, tape, a string. The length of the string I will explain later, scissors, and poster board or any recycling bag that you have from the supermarket might work, as long as it is a little steady, because you're going to use it as your Vietnamese hat. Okay, so this is the end of the process of the origami. So you're going to see how the Vietnamese hats look. But we are going to explain this and a little art that we are going to also include in those Vietnamese hats. You place the string around the marker and you put tape around the string to hold the string with the marker. So your string won't move from here. Then you take the other string, the other marker, and put it around the string around the marker. And then you put tape here. You can measure the length and the circumference that you are going to design. In this case, I will do this. And if I put this marker, or whichever marker in the center, I'll know how big is going to be my circumference. So I can put the tape here. This is going to be my measure. What you can do is measure your measuring tape, or one like this. You can use also a ruler, and the size of your string that you already taped in your markers are approximately 6 to 7 inches. Okay, so once you do that, you first look for the center of your circle, and you make sure that it fits in your poster board or whatever you're using for to create your hat. So I will start making this movement, and then I go on the other side, and as you can see, it's not a perfect circle, but it will work for the purpose of this art project, which is going to be making a circular motion drawing, and the diameter of your circle is approximately 12 inches. Okay, when you have that, you mark the center of those 12 inches, and this will be your approximately center. Why you do that? Because in the origami process of cutting the poster board, you just mark already the dot in the center of your circle. Then with the scissors, just make a straight cut up to the center of your circle. Then you cut the layout. For this, I prefer, if you can use a pencil, I work with a marker so you can see how the circle is coming out. The pencil is a little light, the color, so I just want to show you how the circle, you can make the circle using a manual compass, using the 2 markers or 2 pencils. Okay, once I have after you make your cut and you have marked the area where you're going to glue your origami hat, before gluing the hat, let's work on the design. For that, use the line that you have already created, half line in the circle, and here the designs for the Vietnamese hats are really most Vietnamese hats. You will see that they use a design of a flower that looks like a daisy. Okay, simple, but remember that you can be creative with you are designing. it's your creativity. This is because in the Vietnam, they use more symbols of the Asian area. So now we are creating the leaves, and the leaves are just simple lines with the leaves like this. Once you have your simple design or design that you want to create, you can add your name. I'm gonna put Carlos here, and you can decorate your name. I'm not gonna be too much doing decoration here because for the time that we have to show you this, but see, this is gonna be now the center of your design in your origami Vietnamese hat. Okay, see? Okay, I'm creating a little bit more art to my design. You can use markers, you can use ink, any type of painting that you have at home. You can use watercolors. Okay, so I'm tracing the design that I want for my Vietnamese hat, and this will be a colorful design after, and I'm going to show you one that I already did. See, with this I use ink here, and you can use any kind of markers, any kind of paint, acrylic, house paint if you have house paint at home. And the purpose of this is that you don't need to go out to buy any materials, because the materials are recycling materials that we use at home, or even crayons. Look at the design. This is also this is a design that they do when they design people. It's just they sketch the figure of the people. It's using like figure sticks. This is the circle, and this is the cut that we made in order for us to create the shape of a cone, so we can create the Vietnamese hat. And look at this. It's a simple way of origami hat. It's a simple way to design and build a Vietnamese origami hat. You overlap one side of where you cut, and when you see the cone shape and the round shape, something that you can do is you can mark the area, because you are going to make some designs. You just make a dot there, so I know this is going to be the line that I'm going to glue this side, and I will use a glue stick. One side, that's going to be the side that is going to be glued to the area that I already marked the dot right here. And then you press this for approximately, maybe until you know that it's already glued on that side. Okay, all right, so you have here your hat. Summer is here, it is hot outside, so here you can use your origami Vietnamese hat, and we will finish everything after. Okay, so next step, the size of your string. You just put it like this on your neck, on your ears, and here create, in order for you to be comfortable and safe, this is what I do. I put one end of the string around my ear and the other one, and I can feel if it's going to be comfortable for me to cut it, and then I use this. So this is the size of my neck that I'm going to be using to use the strings to hold the origami Vietnamese hat. Now, we already marked the areas. Okay. Also, something that you can do again here is using a glue gun, if you have a glue gun. If not, you can use pieces of tape, and you can tape it here. Okay, make sure that it's really taped to the hat. So, and if you're gonna use a glue gun, place one drop of the glue gun, of the glue here, and carefully you just put the other side of the end of the string and put a little bit more glue gun over the string and wait until it gets dry. Remember, you can use tape or you can use glue gun. Now that you have the strings already glued on your sides, each side of your hat, then ready for the sun. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. When you design yours, if it's a little bit more than the 7 inches length of your string, it's gonna be much better if you use one of the cardboard that you have or construction paper, a big construction paper, and then you have a larger area covering your eyes. Enjoy. I'm gonna go to the sun right now. Carlos Calderon, your artist, honored to be part of the ACE Institute, organized by Borderless Art Tennessee.